The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. The Ducks will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aggies offense will have the football first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
They just keep firing. Thanks to grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up. Down.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Such a great job on the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. So Oregon's offense will take the field for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's
breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Brings it in down the left side. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got the 1st down and more. Wide open spaces. Ripping through the defense. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Great job by the back on the option. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Got it in the middle. It's Myers. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run.
Catch inside the 25. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He's got it on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Nice move there. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. With the catch, it's Udo. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the catch. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on something.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! He can find the end zone. Now 60 career touchdown catches.
I mean, that is just silly that this guy is always finding ways to get in the end zone. Like, you know they want to take him away. He is the focal point. 60 touchdowns, you know they're going to throw it to him. Palmer keeps making plays.
And David, throughout his career, we've seen defenses try everything to stop this guy. They've bracketed him, double coverage, man coverage, zone coverage. It doesn't matter. He's the ultimate weapon. 60 touchdown catches is so good.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Right on the money. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Got it set up on the outside. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Meyer. There he goes.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double-checking to make sure. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Burton. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The battle for L.A. has wrapped up as we've got a winner between USC and UCLA. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right on target this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the foot. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming.
Charcoal.
On the move, it's Myers. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Oh, they're after him. Snagged out of the air. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Grabbed behind the line. It's Perkins. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
35, Texas A&M, 7.
Coming out with it, it's Burton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. A&M comes back out with another first down.
Here we go. Ready, go.
To the air on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got the quick pass. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Texas A&M going up tempo. Shotgun snap on third down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air on fourth down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Unloads to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not... be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got a man, it's Perkins. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
He might want another play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great
touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. From the gun, the ground game. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Bringing the heat. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, it hasn't always been that easy for the quarterback. He's been sacked a few times early on, and I don't know if he was expecting to have that much time from the pocket, surveying the field. His feet just never seemed to get settled, and I think that's what forced the inaccurate throw and incompletion.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Perkins. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Big fella moving. Touchdown Ducks! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knight. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Knight. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Set ready.
Leaves it with the back. Finding open areas. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. He's up to 90 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Knight. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Meyer.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down.
22 water.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lincoln. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second-down play. Toss sweep to the left. Find some fresh air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push-up.
Turning it on. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That might be the proverbial fourth-quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Buffalo went into hostile... and came away with a convincing victory. The Bulls always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Looking to throw, it's Mahan. Gets it out quickly. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive...
When you got a weapon this good at tight end... quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field, because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job getting the completion and picking up the first.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Aggies. A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Texas A&M, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game, so there he goes. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Myers. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Puts it out of the air. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Darrisaw. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Offside.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
63, Texas A&M, 17.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air, it's Mahad. Finds us back in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. These DBs going to give a little cushion. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish.